I've got some more fight in me.
はい、今夜も放送が始まりました。うないさんよろしくお願いします。
歌丸さんよろしくお願いします。
何見てやがる。やってやろうじゃねえか、おい。Cool. Okay. I'm up! Get ready! Not a bad next time! We're good. Remember,
はい、
stretch
今夜も放送が始まりました。うないさんよろしくお願いします。
歌丸さんよろしくお願いします。
今日の私この放送前に昼前からですね、カムロ町の映画館カムロシアターニューテンポシネマの2つの映画ご存知ですか？
Like
はい
Jake.
カムロ町の中にありますよね。この番組で毎週やっている映画表コーナームービーウォッチドラゴンのために行ってきたんですよね。でカムロ町のあたりもちょっと散策したりとかしてきたんですけど、相変わらず人多くてね、活気ありましたね、やっぱね。
そうですよね。
ちょっとこう荒っぽい匂いもあったりするんだけど、そこがいいね、いい感じですよね、これね。でですね、私このカムロ町に映画行くときは大体決まったルーティン、黄金コースがございまして、喫茶アルプス行くんですね。
はい
行ったことありますか、喫茶アルプス。
いつも前は通るんですよ。あそこ通ってから映画館に行くので。
ねえ。
でもちょっとこう老舗感があって入れてないんです。
ちょっとね昭和な匂いがするね、
はい
まあでも今だったらエモいなんつって流行ってそうな、昔ながらの喫茶店なんですけど、まあいろんな食べ物も有名で、まあ、ナポリタンとか有名なんですけど、私ここで必ず喫茶アルプスのビーフカレー食べるんですね。これが私結構カレーいろんなとこ食べ歩いて、本格カレーなんか食べるんですけど、ここのビーフカレーはまあ私いつもねカレーを音楽に例えるというのをやってまして、これね一見こう私の言葉で言うとJ-POP 風って言いましょうか、音楽で言うと歌が前面に来てる感じっていうかね、歌が立ってる感じ、 J-POP 的なミックスバランスみたいな、まあ食べやすいですよみたいな感じ、一見まあパッと食べは思うんですけど、でも実は食べていくうちにちゃんとまあいわゆる音楽でいう低音も高音もだからまあ酸味も効いているし、ちゃんと重めの辛さも効いてるっていうね、ちょっとどっすりくるもんちゃんとあって、食べていくうちにあれこれ意外と J-POP だけどちゃんとこれベースにはダンスミュージックきっちり入ってるなみたいな、ちゃんとフロアででっかい音で鳴らしてもこれいけるなみたいな感じでちゃんと入ってるっていうね、ここがやっぱいいんですよ。でちゃんと入れて腹ごしらえしてコーヒーを一杯も飲んで、それでカムロ町奥行ってですね、カムロシアターニューテンポシアターに行って、いい映画見てというね、まあいい映画じゃない時もありますけども、まあその酷評する場合は私ムービーウォッチドラゴンでね酷評することもありますが、そんなことをやって、行くというのが私のルーティンなんですよね。はい。
ビーフカレー食べたくなりましたよ。
食べたくなりましたか？
はい、気になります。そのダンスミュージックが
キックが入ってる感じで味わってくださいね。はい。本日見た映画の映画表はムービーウォッチドラゴンで後ほどまたね今週中にやりますんで楽しみにしていただきたいと思います。それでは番組始めましょうかね。
アフター
6ジャンクション
TBS Radio After 6 Junction 2さみな騒ぎな今夜
5 minutes plus. Une odeur délicate qui vous suit partout. Utilisé pour améliorer votre style.
まるでウィンターソルジャーにグレムリン2ダークナイトに帝国の逆襲級一作目超えたパート2にアップデート中未だ成長途中未知なる何かあなたにクエスチョン知れば知るほど湧く次のクエスチョン赤坂からまた探求しようアフターシックスジャンクション第2章レッツゴー改めましてラジオでお聞きの方もアプリでお聞きの方もこんばんは。 TBS ラジオをキーステーションにお送りしているカルチャーキュレーションプログラムアフターシックスジャンクション2パーソナリティは私ラップグループライムスターのラッパー歌丸です。そして
TBS アナウンサーのうないりさです。
この番組はあなたの好きが否定されないあなたの好きが見つかる場所として映画音楽本ゲームなどの分析や独自視点による文化研究など日常の中にある面白を掘り起こしていくという番組となっております、
はい、
ということでですねいかがですか最近うなぎさんは。
私今日ですね横浜の偉人町でゲームセンター佐々木っていうレトロゲームを置いてあるゲームセンターが
いっぱい置いてあるとこねありますね。行ったことありますよ。はいはい。
でレトロゲームの取材でゲームセンター佐々木
ありがとうございました。
ただその朝早くからのロケだったので全泊ということでね神内駅の近くのレンガ造りで華やかな神内ブロンズホテルっていうホテル。
立派なホテル。
あれホテルなんですよ。
泊まったことないですけど、ね、
はい、泊まったんですね、
いいねね。
はい私どこかに出かけるとき宿泊するとき必ず愛用の赤ちゃんの時から持っている安心毛布、私はミーミーと名付けてます。
これ元は何だったんですか。
元は母のパジャマですね。
お母さんのパジャマ、お母さんの匂いがついててちっちゃい時赤ちゃんの時にそれを嗅ぐと安心するみたいな。
そうなんです。
ライナスの毛布なんて言いますけど、
はい、
そうだ。
いらっしゃいませ。
だから自分の分身宝物なんですよ。
いやでもこれさ子供の時からあるからそれ元はお母さんの寝巻きだけど、
はい、
だってボロッボロになってんじゃないの。
ボロボロで穴が開きまくっていて、どんな形なのかも自分でも把握できないような
第三者が見ればただのボロ切れなわけよね、
そうなんです、その第三者から見たらボロ切れに見えたんでしょうね、ホテルで亡くなっちゃったんですよ。
ありゃだってこれ聞いたちゃんとホテルの人に。
ホテルの方は何もありませんでしたっておっしゃるんですが、私は清掃の方がゴミだと思ってボロ切れだと思って捨てたんじゃないかなと、
それ別に推理いらないよね。
ですよね、
まあでもさこれはちょっとなんていうかなお別れの時っていうか卒業の時として言われたんじゃない。だからまあ新たななんかミーミーちゃん
ありがとうございました。
ミーミー2ですか。
ミーミーさんアフターシックスジャンクション2こちらもね1からこうグレードアップしてたからミーミーちゃんも1から2にグレードアップして
そっか2だと思えば。
いやでもちょっと本当にそんな大変な時にすいませんね。
いやこんなことがありましたので、皆さんもねくれぐれも気をつけてください。
まあじゃあ気を取り直して行ってみましょうかね。それではアフターシックスジャンクション2行ってみよう。アフターシックスジャンクション2。さあこんな2人でお送りしている番組ですがここからは日帰りでお送りしているリスナー 投稿コーナー、本日はこちらです。偉人町偉人伝。横浜にある伊勢崎偉人町、異国の風が吹くこの街には今日もさまざまな人々が行き交っています。なんだこの人はと驚愕するような異なる人、すなわち偉人から思わず称えたくなるような偉大なる人、すなわち偉人まで、リスナーの皆さんから偉人町で出会った幅広い偉人の目撃談を募集。偉人町てはい、今夜も放送。
んざってね。何見てんだよ。
邪魔すんじゃねえよ。Come on! Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah. I'm up. Okay. Let's go. Another one in the bag. Ready when you are.
Attends, il faut aller là, mais on peut pas y aller. On peut là. Passer par là comme ça. Ok.
Hey. Somebody.
何見てんだよ。
Remember, stretching's important.
おいてめえ。
In it for the long haul. Hey, I'm in good shape. Freight trains coming through. I'm good.
いらっしゃい。
Chaque pays est responsable de la santé de ses citoyens, suivi médical, quarantaine, test, isolement, hôpital si besoin, jusqu'à 42 jours d'incubation contre ce virus.
ありがとう。
Pourquoi apparemment une semaine d'incubation potentielle.
Koichi's still at practice.
Rapatriement des Canaries. Fin avril, le 24 avril précisément, environ 30 passagers ont débarqué à Sainte-Hélène.
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
I'll say. Still, I assumed it'd just be us.
Actually, they're here on Ebina's orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
Oh, I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah, excellent.
So, what's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii.
Hawaii? Who is it?
Well, it's your mother.
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child. That fateful day 40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes on that day. 2 babies at the coin lockers were sadly mistaken for one another. In a perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with... the son I abandoned. If you hate me for it, you're welcome to say so. You have every right.
You know, I've always had 2 fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, that's all I needed.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
Right, this Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but Akane-san, I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to roam with.
Right, well, that may be what the boss believed. But it's not entirely true. Prior to the boss's departure, the patriarch of the Hikawa family hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time was pregnant with you. You see, the boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on to the contractors.
Contractors?
Professional hitmen. So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that. It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, he raided the Hikawa family HQ all by himself.
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor! Where is she? Old man.
Wherever she may be, she won't have much longer to live. The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone. Whether I live or die makes no difference. My orders are absolute.
Then make new orders. Tell whoever you hired, you're calling it off.
The plan's already in motion. Give it up. As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago. Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines. Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about. Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit, you piece of shit! Tell your men to stand down, or they'll be dead just like you, Ikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like the little brat you are!
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
The boss continued torturing the Ikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end. And in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
But wait, he knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst, though no one ever said it out loud. Here. It's the photo of Akane-san the bought.
What?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
This is her? Akane-san?
Oh. She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes. Ten years had passed since Akane-san went missing. Then, one day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. He found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, We'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. He'd had enough. A man can only have his hopes. The stronger and more promising the lead, the...
I see.
Anyway,
And she was safe and sound?
she was. Granted,
Huh?
say all went well, and she returned to the boss. And in that case, she'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that but eventually, she'd want to know. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, the young master, the boy they believed was theirs?
Well...
No one truly knows, but I did know this. As long as Akane-san kept out of Japan, neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san...
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her. Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away. All thanks to something she said.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it. A young girl on the run from hired killers, with absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything? From then on, it was her life to live. So I decided to honor her wishes. I gave word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again. After that, I stayed in contact with her, though sparsely. I needed some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan, you see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soapland, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She does? Me?
Akane-san's home address. It's right there on the front.
Is this a letter from Akane-san?
It's just the envelope. The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure it must be strange to be in your 40s, but Akane-san's only getting older. The son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on.
Well,
This is just... I'll be booking your flight to Hawaii. All that's left. Will you go? Not for me. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Captain...
I beg you.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me. All right, I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
What's up?
Yeah.
Remember, stretching's important.